Hello everybody, this is your boy No Remorse, and in today's video we're going to be doing the Elite Evolution Championship. Now I left this race for last because it's 300 miles, 81 laps, and it takes over 3 hours to complete. So you got to make sure you have enough time in a day to sit there and play for 3 hours so you can complete this race. Now I left it for last, I did everything else, and then once I had time in the day, I decided to do this race. Now for this race we're going to be using the number 66 Ford Racing GT Le Mans EcoBoost race car. Now this is the longest race in the career mode to do. It's over 3 hours long, so you better make sure you have enough time to do it. If not, don't do it, because towards the end of the race I was falling asleep, my eyes were hurting, so make sure you guys have enough time and enough energy to stay up to do this race. Now once you complete this long race, at the end you're going to be rewarded with so much XP and a total of about 8 or 9 vehicles. So this is a race I recommend if you want to rank up a couple of vehicles. The only thing is just it takes a very long time to complete. Now once this race loads up, we can get it started. Loading time's a little bit long sometimes. It depends on the race, but here we go. So we're going to be using number 66 Ford Racing GT Le Mans EcoBoost race car for this race. Now you can't download a tune for this race just on this car just for this race, but the way they give it to you just so you can use for this race, it handles pretty well, accelerates pretty well, so anybody can drive this car just for this race. Now the drive guitars in Forza 7 suck. They were a lot better in Forza 6. They move when you're coming through, or if you're slowing down, they slow down, they don't ram to the back of you. I think they need to do an update to adjust this, because the drive cars in this game, this version of the game, they're no good. So here I managed to take third at the beginning of the race. Now I'm going to edit to the last lap of the race, so I'm not going to have you guys sit here for 3 hours to watch me race. I'll catch you guys when we get there. Now here we're coming up to lap 81, the last lap. Now by now I was already tired, my eyes were hurting, my driving got a little bit sloppy. As you can see, my car is a little bit damaged. I was bored, so I was hitting cones and stuff just to get it over with, because I was tired. A couple times during the race I had to stop to use the restroom, so I had to pause it, and I came back to keep racing. So this is just a 3 hour long race. Imagine if you had to do the Le Mans for 24 hours. Yeah, you can't do it. So I managed to lap these guys, or the driver tars, once in the race. So here I'm just taking my time, taking it easy. I was bored, I was already happy. I was trying to wake up just so I can finish this. This is the last lap. You can see I really don't care by now, so push him out the way. I'm just trying to get this over with. We're coming up to our right. Now the braking on this car is excellent. The way they tuned it for you, anybody can drive this car. It's pretty easy. It has a little bit of oversteer, but it's nothing that you can't manage and adjust to. The acceleration is a little slow, but it's manageable. Anybody can drive this vehicle. And here we're coming up to these S turns. Checking my mirror. Now right here I got a little bit sloppy. I was looking at my phone, looking at some text. So you can see I started driving off the road. By the time I was already tired, I really didn't care. Just hit those cones. I'm just trying to get this over with. I'm telling you guys, this race is, you'll get tired. By that time I was tired. I didn't want to do any more racing for the day. I was done. So here we are, top speed. The top speed on this thing was like 155. Here's our last right turn. Alright guys, so I'm going to let you guys see what happens right here towards the end. All the vehicles that you get, and the driver outfit that you get towards the end. Well, if you guys like this video and you guys like to see more racing like this, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Really help me out. This is No Remorse, and I'm signing out.
Championship, but you've won everything in it. I mean, there's nothing more for you to claim. No one is going to race this in the future without being in your shadow. Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays kids more worried